James, life is like a hurricane.
Like a hurricane?
Like a hurricane.
Because it rocks you?
Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's all a duck blur.
A what?
A duck blur.
You're crazy, Mitch.
Well, I gotta go. I mean, I might just solve a mystery.
Wait a second.
Rewrite history! GameFront!
Update!
Good GameFront!
Update! Woo! Alright!
Oh,
that was a
fun.
new, fresh twist. I didn't expect that to get into. I didn't expect the DuckTales song
It's time for the GameFront update with James and
Mitchell! Yeah. Wow, I like that.
I'm sorry, I've had the DuckTales song stuck in my head because I'm so excited about the DuckTales remastered coming out this summer.
Yeah, I took a look at that today. You showed me the trailer. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it looked like before. I barely remember playing it.
It looked a lot like Mega Man, actually.
That's what I figured. I mean, it was a Nintendo game, right?
Yeah, it was made by
Super Nintendo.
Capcom.
I don't know, even more so like Mega Man.
Yeah.
So that was announced at
PAX East.
Do you know what PAX stands for?
It stands for Penny Arcade Expo.
Wouldn't it be PAE?
Yeah, but you can shorthand Expo with an X.
You can, or I can.
Everyone can. It's a rule.
You hear that, folks? You can also shorten the word Expo with an X.
Yes.
Unless you're E3, because that would be E squared X.
All right, we've got more important things to talk about. James, why don't you, what's important about this update today?
Well, I reckon we've got some fantastic news for the audience. Something big's happened.
I'm gonna put my headphones on.
Good. Oh my gosh, those look fantastic on you, Mitch. What are those headphones?
Well, they are the really expensive Turtle Beach. What are they?
They're Ear Force PX510.
Yes.
Or 510 or 510. Yeah, we got a really cool hookup. Apparently they have seen that we have been using Turtle Beach headphones, and they sent us all our own wireless Bluetooth enabled stereo, well, not even stereo, it's Dolby Digital Surround Sound headphones. And I don't want to just brag, but I mean, I'm going to do a little bit of bragging. We've only gotten these for like a day, so I haven't gotten a chance to use all the different features. But you're able to set it up for different games. And like, if you're playing Call of Duty, you can heighten the sound of footsteps. And I don't know if you know this.
Which is how those damn cheaters always know when I'm trying to get behind the snipers.
Do you call Daredevil a cheater for using his ears?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
He has superpowers. He's a cheater.
Well, I'll take the advantage, thank you very much. But yeah, they're pretty awesome, and they're wireless, and they sound amazing. I loved the Turtle Beach ones that we had before, which I think were the PX21s. Mm-hmm. The problem with it, and I hate to complain because I really am a big fan of them, but the wire was so long that I could have probably bound you in it and kept you to your chair so you'd have to sit through all of my Dark Souls videos. These ones don't have a wire at all, so I'm not going to be tripping on myself ever. And, you know, let's take a look here. Let's see here. Dolby Digital Surround Sound, we know what that is, right? You're going to hear sounds from all over the place. We've got comfortable, noise-isolating, memory foam cushions to cozy up to your ears and block out the noise of distractions.
I haven't heard a single word you said since we stopped the DuckTales song.
Yeah, so, and actually they are comfortable. And then the other thing that's pretty neat about them is they have a customizable thing, which I was talking about before. You can set it up like footsteps will be more easily heard in a game. And so, more easily heard with a preset. But furthermore, there's a program, it's called, I think, AES. I am just getting used to it and trying to figure it out, but you can customize it yourself, and you can upload your presets to other people, and then in the forum there's like, you judge like, is this a good one with a star rating, and you can download presets set by people. So if you're playing Dark Souls, you can be like, alright, I'm going to spend some time and make this the best preset for Dark Souls, upload it, and let the community decide if you've got a good idea or not. I'm going to try to mess around with it, but I haven't gotten a chance. I mean, we've only had it for a day.
Yeah. All right, well, QVC, is there a reason why you're hyping it up so much? Are we?
Well, I don't want to just brag. That's not today. Today we're gonna announce something even super special. Let's open these up. Let's take this plastic here. Let me take out my version. I've got the blue ones. I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, but I can't barely hear. You haven't been listening to me. Well, take your damn headphones off. Yeah, so we've got two different kinds. We have the PlayStation ones and the Xbox ones. They're actually they both work with both of them. The Xbox ones have an adapter so you can chat wirelessly. But I can't believe it. Not only did we get a pair of these headphones for ourselves, but the more important thing, and the reason we're bringing this up and not just gloating, is they gave us an extra pair to give away to a frontliner.
To you.
And I said, no, I don't think so. I'd like an extra pair. And after some finagling, we decided, okay, but we're going to make them earn it. There's going to be a contest, okay? So, here's the rules, and I'm going to try to play them out as I'm going to try to lay it out as simply as I can. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving one of these pairs of headphones away to the frontliner with the absolute worst gaming setup there is. So, it's like putting a $1,000 stereo into a $500 car. We are going to be giving away one of these headsets to somebody that can prove that they have the worst gaming setup. Now, do you know what that's like?
I play games on a 15-inch screen in a room with just some mattress and a desk.
15 inches, you lucky bastard! You lucky bastard! I mean that's pretty good. I mean, picture or it doesn't count. So, as we're gonna say, for the contest, you're gonna go to our Facebook page. What is our Facebook page?
Probably GameFront.
Yeah.
Just search GameFront on Facebook, you'll find it.
Yeah, search GameFront on Facebook, you'll find it. There'll probably be a link in here too. So you're going to post your picture of the worst gaming setup that you have, and we will judge which one we think is the worstest.
Or you can put a comment, but remember, comments are easy to disbelieve.
Yeah.
Pictures are a little harder to fool us with.
Yeah, a comment could win, but it's going to be tough to convince me with just words. I need to see it. And then we'll pick in 2 weeks on the GameFront update 2 weeks from now. We will pick the winner and ship them out a pair of these Turtle Beach, either PX. It's going to be the PX 510s. And then you will have an amazing change of life. Your terrible gaming setup will then become almost like, what would you say?
Ferrari?
A Ferrari. A Ferrari. That's a fun word to say.
Ferrari.
Yeah. You know, so your setup is you have a 15-inch screen?
I don't have very good monitors. I have nothing in my gaming room.
I'm really sorry. How did that happen to you?
Well, I used to have it in my bedroom, and then I moved it out because I was too loud and waking my parents up at night. So we switched it.
Let me tell you the worst setup that I've seen. About 7 years ago, at one of my apartments that I lived out here, we used to have a place that we let people live with us whenever they needed a place to stay. But it wasn't a glamorous place. The kitchen, we would put a curtain up in the kitchen and give a small, way smaller than this room here. And this guy came in. I'm not going to give his name in case he's watching, and I don't want him to get hurt feelings, but this is pathetic. There was barely room for a bed, and he didn't have a desk for his computer, so he put his computer on the ground. And he would play on the ground behind a curtain, barely able to sit because the bed's next to him, his computer. He didn't have a console, and he only played World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Now, I don't want to make this too long, but this bad setup one day became a problem because my girlfriend, still my girlfriend, had fake nails on. And she plays acoustic guitar, and when she does that, she had to get rid of, the nails on her fingers. She's a bright girl, but this isn't a story about how smart she is. So in the kitchen, where he's at behind a curtain, she takes I think it's rubbing alcohol or nail polish remover or whatever it is to get these things off. And she is holding her hand above boiling water for the steam and spraying this stuff onto her fingers to loosen the nails to pull off for a show. And of course, somehow it ignites on fire. It ignites on fire. He's playing World of Warcraft, no more than 3 feet away, like crunched up in this little area. And so it starts on fire, and her instant reaction is to throw it. And it's like literally, somehow it doesn't explode. It's like it's on fire, and like the liquid coming out of it's starting on fire, but it hasn't moved. She screams, I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront at the time. And I get up, and I don't know what the hell's happening, but I run over there and see fire, and I just go boom, and I step on it, and fire goes everywhere. It's like whoosh, and he is still playing Warcraft. And I'm sitting there, and they're like, go get the fire extinguisher, because outside of the apartment, there's like, behind glass, fire extinguisher. So I'm like, oh, is this really a fire extinguisher situation, or can we handle it without breaking the glass, telling our landlords, and calling the fire department? So I go, and I'm like, okay, I walk outside, look at the fire thing, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to break the glass. This seems so permanent. So I come inside, and I put a towel over it. And I put the towel over it, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And then 2 seconds later, the whole thing goes whoosh, and the towel's set on fire. And I have no choice but to go. And instead of punching the glass, which probably would have been safe, I took a broom, and I was trying to break the glass to the fire extinguisher with a broom. And finally, we spray that powdery white stuff in our kitchen, and all the while, this guy is still playing World of Warcraft, telling whatever's going on, like he's on a raid, and it must be.
If you're on a raid, you cannot leave the raid, James.
That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying, and he's got like smoke billowing up, and then the powder of a thing, and he's in this little tiny box next to a bed. He ended up not working any jobs and spending all of his money, $300 a month, to rent our kitchen out.
Wow.
Oh,
and the lesson of all this is don't trust this guy if there's a fire to get the fire extinguisher.
I think the real lesson is you need a good pair of headphones, because there could be chaos going on next to you.
That is the sub-lesson of the day.
Oh God, I learned a lot that day.
Yeah.
When you see a fire, it's better to take a second and think about it than to do instinct, which is boom. This was the big problem. I don't know what would have happened, because the nail polish remover was like still on fire out of the bottle. It was crazy. So
all right, well, you think that's a good place to end this?
I guess so. I'm sorry that I ranted. Let's just I don't want people to forget. Here's the important thing. Get a picture up on our GameFront Facebook page proving you've got the worst gaming setup and that this would be a life-changing difference in your gaming.
Or a comment.
Or a comment, but it better be poetic, it better be really descriptive, and at the end I want you to say, Scout's honor, even if you're not a Scout. It'll do it for me. I'll believe it more.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it. And we'll also, I'm going to take some time, we just got these, I'm going to take some time and try to figure out how to do stuff, and maybe do a walkthrough on how to work that sound editor. I'm kind of an idiot, so we'll see how easy it can be.
Alright, well, thanks for watching today's GameFront update, guys.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
and post to our gosh darn Facebook page. Oh, I'm sorry, subscribe!
And subscribe! Bye-bye.
Oh my God.
It's not even the end.
This isn't the end? I don't want you to panic,
Oh
but you
God.
got 8 seconds.
Yeah, guys.
4, 3, 2, get in the door, Zach!
No, 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 no!
I can do better.